All right, today we're checking out the NIKSAN Defense OZARK PCP air rifle. This is a 22 caliber walnut version. NIKSAN Defense is actually a firearms company. They decided to start making some PCP air rifles. And this line of PCP air guns is a collaboration between NIKSAN Defense, DonnyFL, and the Pellet Shop. So the guys at the Pellet Shop were telling me a couple years ago how they were working on a new line of rifles, checking them out, getting everything perfect. So these are custom designed. I'm pretty sure Donnie and Ben over there at the Pellet Shop know what the customers want, so I'm guessing these are going to be pretty badass. All the bells and whistles at an affordable price, and in today's video we're going to see how they shoot. For more information on all the NIKSAN Defense PCP air rifles, shoot on over to DonnyFL.com. There's a bunch of different models. I would say the best way to get a good look at their entire line is to watch the Wisconsin Air Gunners 2023 SHOT Show video where he went and visited the NIKSAN booth. It gives a really up close look at all the guns that they offer. Funny story, Donnie asked me which NIKSAN defense gun I would want, and without even looking on there, I said just send whatever. And then now that I'm researching the day of filming the video, I would have loved one of those Escalades. Now the Escalade has 2 tanks, and I know from the Wisconsin Air Guns video that it gets 90 shots per fill. If you guys could all give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button. If I get enough views, I'm sure I could trade up for one of the Escalade models. There will be a link to Wisconsin Air Gunners 2023 SHOT Show video at the NIKSAN Defense booth in the description of this video. As well, I'll put it at the very end. But be sure to check that out. All right, let's get into the hardcore stats. One thing I love about these guns is every single one of the NIKSANs comes with 4 magazines. So these are all available in 177, 22, and 25 caliber. The magazine capacity in 177 is going to be 14 shots. 22 caliber is going to hold 12 shots. 25 caliber is holding 10 shots. They're all going to come with a hard rifle case. It looks like they have a 1/8 quick disconnect Foster fitting built right into the gun, so no fill probe required, at least on the Ozark. And then I'm going to read off the main features, and this is going to be true for pretty much all of them. They're all going to have an anti-hammer bounce system already installed, 4-way adjustable trigger, adjustable cheek piece. I think a lot of them have collapsible stocks as well. It's got a self-indexing magazine. They're running Picatinny rails on top. The Ozark, at least, has a transfer port power adjuster, ergonomic styled stocks, high precision barrels, and as I said before, you get a hard rifle case with every gun. The barrel length on this OZARK-TW that we're checking out today is 22 inches. It's got a total length of 38 inches, 425cc air tank, got a fill pressure of 250 bar. As well, you guys just got the 1/2 UNF threaded muzzle, so you can put a moderator on there, quiet it down.
Nate, have you thought about my offer?
Yeah, dude, the answer's still no. Sorry, man.
Oh, darn it!
Bugaboo offered to give me $1,000 a piece for my DonnyFLs. Obviously, I said no. And that's about it. It says the 22 caliber we're looking at today is supposed to shoot at 18.13 grain JSB at 850 feet per second. So that's a good tune. And just a little bit about NIKSAN Defense. It says NIKSAN Defense entered the industry in the 1970s. They produce many types of hunting products, especially shotguns, blank signal pistols, and fishing products. Basically says that they have a state-of-the-art factory with 1,100 square meters of closed area that was built in 2015, 2016, and 185 experienced employees. They've been making products under contract for the Turkish army and other armies. With the help of high-level security certifications and special production permits that it owns. Sounds good. It says NIKSAN Defense Company is celebrating its 40th year under the leadership of its founder and will continue its investments in new projects and growth without slowing down. I went ahead and cleaned my new air gun with ballistol and a crown saver, like I always do about this time. And it wasn't super dirty. We can see from the first patch I pulled that it has some aggressive rifling. After pulling the first patch a couple times, I pulled a few more to dry it out, and it was good to go. I went ahead and fitted this bad boy up with my Element Optics Helix scope. My Helix is definitely my favorite scope, although I'm going to be reviewing some pretty awesome ones real soon. Once again, you can find the whole NIKSAN defense line at DonnyFL.com or thepelletshop.com. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. So the next day when I went to shoot the Ozark, it was nice and calm, but it was very, very foggy. So foggy, I couldn't even hardly see the target. And although I already knew this, rangefinders don't work in the fog. Things got a little bit mixed up. I ended up setting up first at 50 yards, and I even tried the laser rangefinder that's on my NV008S LRF. The ballistic calculator tells you exactly where you're going to hit at any given distance with the push of a button, so it's pretty awesome. So if an electromagnetic pulse bomb goes off, I can still tell how far my target is. Let's go ahead and zero this out here. Alrighty-roo. I think that's in feet. Alright, you guys, now we're set up at exactly 35 yards. That's 105 feet. So let me go refresh the bullseye. Let's get this party started. So remembering back the 18 grains were traveling 700 feet per second. And Jared Clark from AOA once told me that if you want to shoot 18 grain pellets 100 yards, you want to do it right around 700 feet per second. Just so happens, when you turn this down to low power, the 18 grains are traveling exactly that fast. So I'm sure that's not by accident. Hudson, come on! Let me put my dog inside and try that one more time. Check out this group of 18 grains on low at 35 yards. Now, if that's not badass, I don't know what is. That was badass. 5 shots through 2 holes. Way under a dime. And those were the 18 grain FX pellets. Alright, I checked my tank and I was still at 250 bar after 10 shots, so I must have overfilled it a little bit. What you call power right there, buddy. Yeah, this thing is kicking back a little bit more, definitely. See what we do right here. Mopping it up. I was a little bit off on that one because I thought the UPS man was going to come driving up here and ruin our fun. I think the fog's actually clearing up a little bit. 35, just like we measured. Let's clear that sucker from up here. Okay, we're at 0. We're going to make our way back to the gun over there. $145 feet. So that's 50 yards away. So that's what it looks like through my scope. It really is that foggy, but it's not going to stop us. All right, I'm going to try the 25.4 grain FX. Got a full tank of gas. Oh, I slipped on the trigger that time. We're still grouping pretty good though. I definitely like this with the DonnyFL on it. Smooth shooter. It doesn't jump off target at all. Wow, that's excellent. I thought I might have got like a crazy flyer or something, but not at all. 5, and that's a dime right there. Very nice. Pretty excellent. Dime size group, and that's literally what I'm seeing. You guys, check this out. I'm just pulling this out of the scope cam right here. We're gonna put it on 1 power. Yeah, there's my target down there. Oh, there it is. I'm back here, and it's real blurry through the scope. But we still did a dime size group. Yay! FX 25.4s. Now we're going to do some FX 18.1s. Trying to pick out some decent 18.1 grain. Sight in real fast. Alright, I just sighted in for low power 18 grain. Badass group right there, you guys. That's 5 shots, and we can get a dime in here, but trust me, there we go. It's under a dime. 25.39 grain on high, 18 grain on low. My first try, flyer free. Alright, final thoughts on the NIKSAN Defense line of guns, available at DonnyFL.com and the Pellet Shop. I gotta say, I'm not surprised. It's exactly what I expected. A solid, good quality product from DonnyFL and the Pellet Shop. Those guys don't mess around. And at least the Ozark that I just tested, definitely a nice gun. So for more information, shoot on over to the Pellet Shop. Like I said, catch that Wisconsin Air Gunners 2023 SHOT Show video. And until next week, happy shooting. We'll see you on the next one.